right, PUBG fans, my name is Porosaurus, and this is Friendly Fire, the ESL Masters Americas Grand Finals Edition. We've got the coaches from not one, not two, but three of North America's PGIS teams that are now playing in these ESL Masters Grand Finals. Today, I've got Gunner from STK, Logic from Soniqs, and of course, how could I ever forget my favorite, my man, Trevor from Oath. How you doing, brother?
What's up?
Gunner, how's it going, man?
It's going good up until you called him your favorite when you told me I was your favorite when I joined the call.
I think it's just because you haven't shaved since Korea, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I really haven't. I really
All right, Logic's my new favorite. How's it going, man?
It's going good, going good. Gotta keep pushing.
All right, well, we are 1 week through. We're halfway through the tournament, and we're getting ready to go into that final weekend of the grand finals. Let's talk about what's working well for each team so far. Gunner, we'll start off with you. How are things going on that STK side?
Things are going good. We're averaging like 10 points a game right now. We got a couple wins. Obviously, with the new format in our near future, that's something that we're definitely looking to try and get better at. We were out of the three teams in the call, we were probably one of the weaker teams at getting wins, but we were really good at stacking points, getting kills. So the adjustments need to be made in the future, but so far in this event it's been pretty smooth. We did our research on the LATAM teams and how they like to play, and then obviously we're very familiar with the North American teams that we're currently playing against. So it's been pretty smooth sailing so far, and I don't see anything changing going into next week.
All right, Logic, a little bit of a slow start for the boys, but you seem to have picked it up in the past couple of days. How you feel about the first weekend?
Pretty good. Obviously, we have Mime is out right now, and Zampa stepped in after over a year of not competing, and the guy's been rocking it. I think that like a player like Zampa brings a lot of experience, and then even though we don't have Mime, even though we don't have our MVP player, I think that we started off slow, but with any kind of major change, this is a good thing, and I think that it's a learning experience for all of us. So it's a good thing that we were able to push strong into the end of the weekend.
Finally, Trevor, all the way down there in the basement in fourth place with 100 points. You guys had a pretty decent weekend here. You got kind of finding yourself in striking distance of first. How do you feel about the first weekend?
You never want to be in first after the first week, Poro.
That's big truth.
That's just like a rule. And, we're just getting our feet. We got a new player. He's top fragging the tournament. We're feeling good. We were born to play an SA. I think Rello said it on the broadcast yesterday. This team was created to play GLL dailies. I said it back in when we played DreamHack, when we played the SAs. I said, this is us. We're born to play in this. So we're ready to go. We're coming for that W next week.
All right, so there you go. Big confidence coming out from everybody. I know everybody kind of touched on the fact that you saw have some either roster changes or you got subs filling in. Trevor, we'll start with you on this one. How's Kickstart kind of fitting in with the boys?
I mean, Kick's awesome. I'm pretty sure he and Rello are born to be best friends. They sit in Discord till 3 a.m. every night giggling. He's super vocal, and he's the kind of guy that the game ends, and even if it's a bad game, he's like, well, I got 4, so he's always good for his, and it's working out good. I think we're only getting stronger with time.
Logic, you did mention that you have Zampa in there. What's it like bringing in a guy that's obviously a huge history in North American PUBG, especially coming from Tempo Storm? What kind of experience does Zampa bring to the team?
I think that through all the winning times and through all the really good placements from Temple Storm, I think that Zampa is a really seasoned teammate, and I think that I couldn't have asked for a better individual to fill in Mime's shoes for this tournament. Even though we're missing a lot of Mime's qualities throughout some of our plays and some of our moves throughout the map, I think that Zampa brings a huge experience line of playstyles from that kind of contrast, I guess. Because you can look at like Soniqs in the past and like PCS 2 and 3 where we play very centered style. I think that he brings a lot of experience from the edge as well, and we kind of dabbled in a lot of this during PGI. So I think that his experience on top of that can only make us better.
Gunnar, I know you and Zampa are pretty tight, so I'm sure it's fun for you to watch your friend come in and find a little success.
That's my best friend.
Yeah. Well,
it is. That is my best.
Well, so okay, we could also talk about a little. Penta's been around now a little bit longer, not a whole lot. I mean, obviously coming in halfway through PGIS. How's Penta kind of finding himself settling now after that? What had to have been a really stressful start.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously it was definitely stressful for everybody, but I mean, Penta's handled it really well. He's a pretty level-headed guy, and like we're a very easy team to work with and like fit in with. You know, like we're pretty plug and play when it comes to just our play style and our comms, and everything is usually we have a very mellow, calm environment where everyone is an equal and everyone's important. So him coming in, I think, was a very easy transition because teams that he was on in the past, it might not have been as as mellow and chill as an environment as we have going. And that's a important part to like our success, is just being able to even bring someone in, or even if it was like a sub, and just kind of have them fill a role and just know their job. And he knows his job is fragging and getting information, and he's doing a good job at it. So it's been pretty easy so far. It
does make things pretty easy when you don't have to worry about too terribly much there. And Penta, obviously one of the nicest freaking guys in the PUBG scene. I think we all know that one. All right, so we talked about where you sit after that first weekend. Let's talk about the final 3 days. Gunnar, what is y'all's plans to hold on to that first place spot that Trevor seems to think is so difficult to hold on to?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, I think if any team would rather be in first, but it's not the group stage curse, thankfully. With it, I think the Spicy Fish took over the group stage curse, so hopefully that stays with them and Wooly, who I was supposed to be doing this interview with, but he slept through. But aside from that, hey, look, I'm just being honest. I'll put it out there. This interview was supposed to be a friendly fire with Wooly. In his coach's debut interview, we are led to believe that he slept through it, and coaches are made to set an example.
Unbelievable.
I'm just saying, the three of us are here on time. Instant.
I know. I
Sean and I,
appreciate you guys.
instant response,
Immediate response. But you know what? It is what it is. Hopefully he learns from this, and he'll catch up. He grows, but a little off topic. But no, I mean, going into next weekend, we honestly we don't plan on changing much. We just keep the same play style, and try and bring the momentum in from this week into next week, and really just to go out and have fun and have a good first day and try and get some PGC points.
There you go, Logic. You boys obviously have some very recent experience with coming from behind to grab that big victory. How you guys setting up for this final 3 days?
Like chasing is always good because pressure breaks the pipes, right?
True facts.
But coming in from behind, I think that we had a little bit of a slow start to the week, and I think that just generally building on ourselves. I think that we were able to find a way to, with the changing voice in the team, that we have a way to consistently break into the games further. I think past a certain point, and I think that yesterday was a even though by points average might not have been the best, I think that our wins signified that we've definitely found the groove a bit, and that we can only get better from here.
Trevor, has Oath found their groove to finish off this thing for the final 3 days? Have you got any changes, any big significant changes you guys are looking at making going into the grand finals?
I think we're just going to keep playing our game. We had a little bit of a slow start. We've been picking up. I mean, Por, you tweeted it yourself. Name a more iconic duo than Oath in a non-PCS event.
It's true.
So we're coming for that W. I think, like I said, we got a new player coming in. We're kind of finding our footing. And there's a little bit of a role switch around within the team, but it's going well, and I'm just really optimistic for this weekend.
All right, I'm going to ask a little bit of trash talk segment here. Not too terrible. I'm already. This question is going to be probably more for Gunnar and Trevor, because I'm sorry, Logic. I have to do it right now. But, you know, this past weekend we did see Sharpshot pull off an amazing 1v4 against Logic's Soniqs. If you have one player on your team that you would pick to be in that same situation, Gunner, who would it be?
I mean, I gotta pick the Clutch Master Alo. You know, if it's an endgame situation, we believe Alo is, you know, the best close range fighter in the world. And I mean, he's been proving it. Like, if you saw what he did to the spicy fish and the yellow and the ice
That's
cream.
pretty gross. If
you saw what he did to Sharpshot and the spicy fish on the Millie game, you know, I'm throwing Alo out there, and Alo's he's gonna get the job done, and he's gonna 1v4 Soniqs. Let's go.
Easy. Trevor, how about you?
I mean, take your pick. I mean, they all can do it. I mean, Bale and Rel probably do it the cleanest. Jake Snickers definitely has the best trash talk afterwards immediately, and Kick probably has the funniest laugh afterwards. You know, so you know, it's a hard choice. You know, our team was built around being able to do that with anybody. So take your pick.
And Logic, I'll give you a little bit of redemption here on that one. Who do you think would be able to do the same in reverse to those spicy fish boys?
I gotta give it up to, you know, like the guys who honestly, like, if I could, it would definitely be mine. But if I had to pick from who we have actively right now, I think it would be Shrimsy.
Gentlemen, thank you so much once again for joining me, and thank you for do you have any shout outs that you'd like to give to the fans or anything? Logic?
Yeah, thank you to all of our fans, and a big thank you to Zampa for filling in a huge set of shoes very, very late, and upon a moment's notice. You know, we literally saw him playing pubs and asked him if he was down for it, and he was all for it. So, you know, he was all game. I had this running joke with Gunner where I said, like, who's going to bring Zampa out of retirement? You know, and, you know, like, and we were just able to do it, and what do you know? Like, Gunner told me that, you know, it's going to suck because I'm going to have to play against him. And so, like, here we are. You know, like, thank you to all our fans. Thank you to everybody that's watching. Hope we put on a show. And, yeah, hopefully we can win this thing.
Trevor, how about you?
Obviously, a big thank you to the PUBG content team. You know, me and Sean got invited here last second, and it was a good time. Shout out to the NA Esports team. They're always super communicative and good to at least I know the three of us. And shout out to the Latam fans. You know, it's friendly fire. It was all in good fun, guys.
He's nervous now.
You know, Oath has always been a big proponent of, you know, the merge and Latam, and we enjoy having you guys here. I see the Oath logos in chat, and yeah, it's been fun. I look forward to this year.
There you go. Gunner?
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, thank you guys for having me and giving me the opportunity. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have that you guys have me on the show. And of course, thank you to fans and really anyone that is just enjoying PUBG esports in general. You know, we put in a lot of hard work, and you know, hopefully it shows. And hope everyone has a wonderful evening, because I'm pretty sure you watch this evening. God bless.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Friendly Fire. Thanks so much for watching, and everybody make sure to tune in to the ESL PUBG Masters Grand Finals this coming weekend.